and welcome to Drilling Deeper on mining.com.au. I'm Oriel Morrison. Joining me today is Rory Ritchie. Rory is the VP of Exploration and the Chief Geologist at Kobrea Exploration. Rory, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Oriel. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Rory, tell us a little bit about the company and where you're at.
Sure. So Kobrea Exploration is a mineral exploration and development company based in Vancouver, Canada. That's British Columbia. We're currently focused on copper porphyry exploration stage projects in the province of Mendoza in Argentina. And we're just gearing up now. We've received, there's a bit of a history there with Mendoza province in the past, but now it's very pro exploration and development. And we just received drill permits, the first public company to do so. We have a dozen porphyry targets, 2 of which are well-defined, and that's what we'll be starting. And we do have a lot of work to do, but it's a pretty unique opportunity down there in Mendoza.
What do you expect to find when you start drilling?
Well, we've seen at surface, we have a porphyry system. It is a leached cap. I don't want to get too into the technical side, but generally you don't have an idea of grade at surface or an accurate idea, but you do have an idea of the size potential, the tonnage once you start drilling something off. So we have a big target. There's a lot of very high density of quartz veining, which is really that's what hosts the mineralization in these porphyry copper systems. And so what we expect is to drill through that leach cap and then see what kind of grades we're looking at. So far, what we've seen at surface is very, very encouraging. So no, it's pretty exciting. Not a lot of these types of targets left globally anymore where you have these exposed systems that have never seen a drill hole.
So it is a very exciting opportunity then in Argentina. How close are you to 100% ownership there?
We have an option to earn in 100%. We've made the first few payments, so I think it's a total of 6.75 million US to get 100%. There are some NSRs to the vendors, but we can buy those out completely for another 7.5 million US. So we're kind of working our way there, and we're in year 2 of the agreement now. But we intend to see the thing through just based on the land position and the opportunity and the number of targets and everything else that's going on in Mendoza.
So, Rory, in terms of investment, what should investors be watching out for with this particular project in terms of timing?
Sure. So in the coming weeks, we'll have some updates on some of the targeting that we did this year. We were on the ground between January and April of 2025. We flew an airborne magnetic survey and did some master work in April and June, or between April and June. And then ultimately, the big news is going to be leading up to drilling. We anticipate to start at the end of the year, maybe at the very latest, January of 2026. And that's when, again, this district has never seen a single drill hole by a public company. And the first couple drill holes in the whole thing was within the last 18 months. So really, I think the build up to drilling, and of course, we'll be doing our regional exploration, which will be putting out updates on all the targets that we're finding and that we're developing across the project.
So, Rory, tell us a little bit about what you're doing in Canada. You talked about British Columbia and the Upland Copper Project.
Yeah, the Upland is an interesting project. It's 20 kilometers south of a development project called the Yellowhead deposit. That's owned by Taseko Mining. Similar kind of style as far as deposit type and mineralization. But at this juncture, we're focused on Argentina. So the Upland is an asset that we have, but really we're pretty much 100% focused on Mendoza province right now.
Oh, well, we very much look forward to hearing about your drilling results when they come through. Rory, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Oriel. Appreciate it. Anytime.